What's up everyone, B.O.B. here with little time for a proper intro. You see I left a mess here from my last episode, a track that's not supposed to be here, but that doesn't matter right now. I'll fix it later because right now, creeper farms are broken. 1.20.30 has caused a bug, I guess, that allows, well, bugs, spiders to spawn inside of creeper farms. Buttons are apparently no longer blocking those spawns. So creeper farms are basically broken. Spiders will cluster up in there and it won't spawn any more creepers. But we can fix it. It's just, we gotta fix a lot of it because I got this farm plus the mob skull farm. And you might be saying, well, B, how are you gonna fix it? How are you gonna fix it? Well, the answer is these. Fence posts. We're gonna use fence posts. We're gonna replace all the buttons with fence posts, and I believe that's gonna do the job. I don't know if I'm gonna use bamboo. Maybe I will use bamboo, because I can get a lot of those. Where'd that go? Yeah, we'll use bamboo. Alright, well, I mostly filled up a shulker box. I hope that's enough. Like I said, I got 2 farms to do. I'm going to worry about that one later. I'm going to get the one at the skull farm first, because, well, it produces faster anyways. Plus, it's my skull farm. And here we are. First step is getting inside. I think I'm going to kind of go to the top and then kind of light up the floors while I'm up there. Oh yeah, you can hear the spiders in there. You can hear it. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go to the top and kind of work my way down. Probably the best way to do it. Alright, and just to show you guys what I'm doing here, just pulling out the buttons, putting in the fence posts. I did already test this in a redstone testing world, so this should work. So if this is what you're using in your creeper farms, you're probably not using this. But the buttons to block spider spawns, this is going to be how you fix it. Alright, Mob Skull Farm has been fixed, and that, I believe, fixes the creeper farm back at my base. Well, I mean, I gotta seal up this big hole I made and fix all these trapdoors. But yeah, that's crisis averted. My dwindling gunpowder supplies shall remain preserved. I need a better source of gunpowder anyways. I still need a gas farm. Maybe that'll come in the very near future. Oh, I better take out that torch. And this seems to be a change from the update. The flame from this campfire is black. I mean, this is tinted glass right here, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I know it wasn't like that before. It looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Well, anyway, welcome back to the JSP SMP, everybody. And I do have some more maintenance I gotta do today. But the creeper farms, that was top priority. Had to get that taken care of. Gotta keep that gunpowder coming in. I still need more. And we also have to do some maintenance on the raid farm that I built last episode. Well, I already had to do some maintenance on it. For one thing, I had to make the box a little bit taller. What was happening was Ravengers were floating up in the lava and breaking the leaves. And then the following wave could spawn up on top of here. And if that just happened to be another Ravenger, well, he'd break all of these leaves and basically broke the whole farm. So yeah, that just fixed that just by raising it up a couple of blocks. Not a big deal. Now the Ravagers can't actually reach the leaves to break them, even if they do float up in the lava. But that wasn't the only problem I ended up having with it. I was actually down here just kind of hanging out. Oh, bad landing. And one of the raid parties actually spawned inside of the Trident Killer here, which wouldn't have been a bad thing, except for the fact that that party happened to have had Ravengers in it, and they're big old boys. So he glitched right through the wall, spawned right in front of me, smacked me off of the thing. I caught myself and flew away, and the guy that was riding on him, like, pinged me and popped my totem on my way out. It was kind of a dramatic situation. But clearly, these are just mud blocks sitting on top of hoppers. Clearly, that's not a secure way to do this. So I'm going to have to convert those to hopper minecarts. We'll convert those blocks to leaf blocks with hopper minecarts underneath. And then, well, we're going to have to just kind of probably get rid of this top chest of collection here. so we can fit it all in here. And as you can see, our repairs are complete. And I figure, hey, why not go ahead and do a raid now? Make sure there's no problems with this. I don't see any reason why there should be. Ravagers can break leaves, but they shouldn't fall down the chute. And since they can't spawn on top of the blocks in there, that shouldn't be a problem anymore. I'm going to go ahead and just trigger a raid. And hopefully. Maybe. There it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and fire up the Trident Killer. Well, I sat through a couple of raids here just to make sure everything was good, and yeah, it seems as though everything is good. Although, I'm realizing very quickly that this isn't quite enough storage. I mean, well, if I cleaned it out more, got rid of all these non-stackables, sure, yeah, this would be enough. But, like, they're filling up very fast, so if I, like, do a bunch of raids consecutively, well, I'm going to run out of space, and all those drops are going to be lost. So I should probably think about making this a bit deeper, or going ahead and doing a sorted system. So we'll pull out all like the stackable items like emeralds and your arrows. And we do actually have a couple of allays down here, so maybe using them to pull out the totems, and then like everything else could get trashed. I don't really care. But yeah, definitely gonna have to make the storage deeper at the very least. And for some additional maintenance, I did restock the rocket shop, and I added some sound effects here. Let's go ahead and drop a diamond in here. And yeah, the creeper sound effect was there before. I never showed it on camera, but I added a few dings just to kind of, let the purchaser know that, yeah, it's going through, your rockets are being dropped. And, well, I guess since we're doing some work in the shopping district anyway, I think this is a good time to put in a new shop. And I'm going to expand a little bit. Like, we keep clustering over in this corner. I think my next shop's going to come over here and be built right into this hillside. I really just, I need a good spot to hide the redstone. Ooh, death trap. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do a little bit of terraforming over here as well. But I'm gonna put a new shop in over here, and I think it'll be worth the walk or flight over to get to it. Maybe I'll even put in a road. We need roads. We need roads all throughout this entire district. Maybe that's something else I'll get into today. Alright, I guess I'll show you the inner workings of this shop before I bury it, because of course I'm doing a little bit of redstone stuff. I'm not going to do redstone shops for every shop, but this one's kind of obvious because it's going to be dispensing one item per diamond, and that is totems. Let me grab some diamonds here. And this should be the test run of the shop, so I should be able to just drop a diamond in this box and should automatically get a totem. Bing. There we go. And this isn't like the rocket shop. We should be able to like do multiple at one time. So if I drop 3 in, there we go. So the only time they should get shorted, well, if anybody, hopefully nobody will get shorted. But if I get down to the very last one and there's an extra diamond in there, like if there's only one left in the system and someone puts in 2 diamonds, that it'll take that last diamond without giving them a totem, just because there's a delay. But if the system's completely empty, it won't take any more diamonds at all. So if anybody gets ripped off, it's only going to be one person. But like I said, I plan on keeping this fully stocked. Like, I'm going to go get some more. I'll just sit through some more raids and fill this thing up. That should be plenty to keep it stocked. But well, I got to build more of a shop here because this isn't very appealing now, is it? And we're done. Ta-da! I am going to put in some signage here so the peeps understand how to work the shop, so they don't just look in here and say, "Oh, it's empty." No, you'll have to put a diamond in, then you'll get your totem. Again, it will cancel purchases if it's empty. It's just only if you purchase more than one when it's about empty, will it actually run out. But I wanted to kind of keep it simple, have the classic game reference here, and it's something different in the shopping district. I think I am going to put in another shop somewhere over here anyways, and then maybe bring in some roads. I want to see just how much time I have left in this episode, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have time to fit one more in here. And upon reviewing the footage, I realized that I do have plenty of time. I am going to build another shop in here, but I also realized I never actually explained how this redstone worked while I still had it open, so we're going to take a peek inside. Now, first of all, what we have is an item filter right underneath our shulker box here. That's only going to take diamonds, as you can see. Then the circuitry for the filters here. Now, what we're doing is the torch that's locking that item filter, we're drawing our signal directly from that torch. That's what's powering that redstone dust there, which is keeping this torch turned off until an item passes through. And then it'll just flash on one time. That's going to power our note block here, as well as power our dropper, which is going to spit those totems directly into our shulker box. And then on the other side, we have our comparator pulling a signal from this dropper. So when the dropper is completely empty, it should lock the hopper altogether, thus not letting any more sales go through. And for our second shop of the episode and our third shop in the district, I think we're going to build it up here on top of the hill. I might level this out a little bit, bring it all down to this Y level here, and maybe even some of this out, fill it up a little bit. I don't know. But definitely want a flatter space to work with, because I'm going to build a pretty big shop, I think. And there we go. We got ourselves it's a slime and honey shop, hence the color of the glass. I was trying to make it appear as though the slime were covered in honey. I like it. I think like the different color glass adds an interesting shape to the build. And you can clearly tell it's supposed to be a slime, but the colors are off. You know, I think, the peeps already know what the shop's about, so they'll understand, I think, that it's supposed to be a slime covered in honey. But we can come inside here to the main floor. I built all the interior and stuff all off camera because, you wouldn't have been able to see it in the time lapse. But here we have, welcome to a sticky situation. And then we launch up for slime, slide down for honey. So we got our slime block launcher here. You'll just kind of want to stand towards the center of it. We got a hole in the ceiling up above, so we can hop on up here. We got slime blocks, 8 for a diamond. And then if we come down here, we can slide down the honey blocks here. We got honey blocks for 8 for a diamond. And then also honeycombs, 32 for a diamond. So there we go. Shop in place. And then just to get out of here, you want to go into these bubble tubes in the corners. You just walk into the corner and then you can slide across. Well, I didn't go up far enough. You want to go all the way to the top and then slide across, and then you can get back out easy enough. Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with the shop. I don't expect it to make me a ton of diamonds or anything, but I know the peeps wanted access to slime. Christo's got his redstone shop down there, so he would need it for sticky pistons. And Squiddy mentioned wanting some for sticky pistons. So there we go. Now the peeps can buy both slime and honey in one spot. That means I got 3 shops open. Not to mention I built the trim exchange. I don't really count that as one of my shops because, I don't profit from that. That's just more of like a, hey, we can all get whatever trim we want sort of thing. But yeah, I'm happy with the slime shop. Like I said, even from a distance here, that looks really cool. Like it definitely looks like there's something like oozing all over the slime. So I like that. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. We actually got quite a bit done, really. We 2 full shops. Excuse me, sir. Are you a customer? Loiterers, man. Well, anyway. So yeah, I'm going to just call that a wrap here. As always, if you enjoyed the video, you like the video, the little like button, yes, and then subscribe so you can see more of the videos. I want to thank everybody for watching and wish you all a wonderful day.